Tonight on Connecticut's news station, a rash of home burglaries in one community, and now the FBI is getting involved.
Plus, pursuing purse snatchers.
I feel like it's just happening everywhere.
Police increasing patrols at shopping centers, hoping to catch criminals in the act.
And teacher shortages.
I'm here to tell you that it's not only important, it's essential.
What's being done to keep Connecticut educators in the classroom?
The sun is very strong today and the air is very dry. That means the fire danger is very high. We'll explain how long this may last coming up.
Plus, addressing artificial intelligence.
Perhaps the biggest nightmare is the looming new industrial revolution.
Lawmakers concerned about the potential threat on our economy.
Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Jen Bernstein.
And I'm Ben Goldman. We start here with breaking news out of East Granby tonight, where crews are responding to an overturned tractor trailer that is part of Route 20, completely shut down right now. We have a photo posted on our Facebook page by the East Granby Fire Department. State police saying the crash involved that tractor trailer and another vehicle here. There are minor injuries reported as we take you live out to that scene right now. According to troopers, the road right now closed down at the intersection of Route 20 and East Street. So if you are going through that area, it is rush hour. Officials are asking you to please find a different way in order to get you where you need to go. We'll keep you updated. Obviously, you can see crews still trying to clear up that roadway.
And it looks like they're moving that tractor trailer
as we speak.
As we speak. It looks like someone's driving it. So this is good news for commuters because it looks like they could be getting things going very soon. It might have been actually this red one. I'm not sure.
Regardless, roadway should be open momentarily.
Yeah,
so we'll keep you updated if we learn anything more about it. Meanwhile, Governor Ned Lamont today announcing new initiatives to address educator shortages and increase school staffing here in Connecticut.
Yeah, right now the state is seeing 1,300 teaching vacancies and another 1,300 open positions for para-educators. Fox 61's political reporter Emma Wolfhorst joins us in studio to explain what's being done. Emma.
Jen, Ben, these new initiatives will create 2 apprenticeship programs for new teachers, provide more investment for paraeducator job fairs, and expand existing high school recruitment and training. All moves the state says are necessary to bolster education in Connecticut.
I think a teacher should be 100% happy with their job, happy with what they're doing, because that's how you provide the best education for your students.
Sanchez wants to be a teacher. He's currently part of the Educators Rising program, introducing students to careers in education.
It's not only a club, it's a community. This is all helping me build the skills I need to be successful in the classroom and out of the classroom.
Sanchez is one of 480 students across 15 schools participating in the program. And Tuesday, he spoke with Governor Lamont and state officials about ways to support and retain future educators.
These new teachers, budding teachers, are committed to the communities from which they came. They want to return there, they want to continue their education, and they want to become a part of the fabric of those schools.
The state is using $3 million for these new apprenticeship programs and to expand recruitment and training to 18 additional school districts.
Getting them involved in learning and inspiring these kids at an early age, helping our teachers in the classroom, giving them a little bit of extra support and assistance, give our kids a little bit of extra attention. What an extraordinary difference that can make for our teachers.
Lamont says these new programs build on initiatives the state has already implemented, which increased staffing levels by 4% from the 2021-22 school year.
We're moving forward with where we are because it is that important that we not wait and we get started.
Something students like Sanchez are grateful for.
It sounds really interesting, and I'd like to take advantage of every opportunity I get to make sure that I have everything I need to become a successful teacher.
And these initiatives are using money the state already has and are separate from moves the state legislature is trying to put in place this year, like increasing teacher pay through the state budget. Jen, Ben.
Emma, thank you. The teacher shortage.
Watch Verify's 2-part series, The Burnout Equation.
Yeah, that teacher shortage, Emma, isn't just an issue here in Connecticut. Coming up Thursday, our National Verify team is looking into the burnout equation, breaking down what's exactly causing teachers to quit and the impact it's having on students. Plus, a new study shedding some light on the rise of mental health issues being felt by students here in Connecticut. Fox 61's Julia LeBlanc breaks down that report ahead this hour at 6:30.
Well, new tonight, a stabbing under investigation in Enfield. Police say that they have someone that they are trying to figure out where that person is. And we know that that victim had stab wounds and was found in front of Town Hall this afternoon. Officials later learning the victim was stabbed on Spring Street. No word, though, on the extent of their injuries or a person that they're hoping to find. Meanwhile, another story here. Cromwell Middle School placed on lockdown this morning as police investigated a threat there. Police say a threatening message was found in one of the bathrooms. The lockdown was lifted once officers determined there was no credible threat. Police say they're still investigating and they take these threats very seriously and will hold whoever was responsible for the message accountable.
We are following some new information tonight regarding homeowners in Avon banding together after a string of home burglaries earlier this year. Police now learning more about the group behind the crimes, and that group now on the FBI's radar in the Midwest portion of the U.S. Fox 61's Samaya Hernandez joining us live in Avon with more. Samaya?
Ben, I caught up with a woman on one of the roads that was targeted, and she tells me that the community is banding together via group text message. They're letting each other know when they go on vacation, when they're expecting deliveries, and that's exactly what police want them to do. It's an investigation that started in 2020.
Where we had some residential burglaries that were very similar in MO to the burglaries we had in January of this year.
3 years ago, a South American theft group found to be at the center of those burglaries. How did police in Avon find out? Prosecutors in New York's Nassau County linking the same group behind high-end Farmington Valley burglaries with crimes committed on Long Island. The group reportedly based on another continent in the South American country of Chile.
When they happened again in 2023, we sort of reached out to some of the same departments and individuals that we had contact with in 2020. And come to find out, there was another South American theft group that was operating up the East Coast and into the Midwest.
Turns out Avon and Long Island's problem also a Midwestern problem. Just from the end of January to mid-February, Avon police investigated 9 similar home burglaries, the number they typically investigate in a whole year. Crimes committed while homeowners were on vacation. Police now learning the group also targeting homes in the Midwest, and that's on the Fed's radar.
Indianapolis FBI office out there is interested in possibly taking up these cases.
And police say these are professional groups. They do their research and they know when these homes are vacant. Police do encourage residents to communicate with their neighbors when they're away. In Avon, I'm Samaya Hernandez, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Samaya, thank you very much. Well, turning to the weather right now, another gorgeous day on tap.
Yeah, temperature's still up there, but Rachel, we need some rain, right?
Yeah, we do desperately. It's hard to believe because a couple of weeks ago we couldn't stop with the rain chances, but now once again heading into the day tomorrow we have a fire weather watch that's in effect. So the combination of low humidity out there, have you felt how dry your hands are lately, or at least mine are, gusty winds and recent dry conditions and lack of rainfall means that any brush fires that end up starting could spread more rapidly. Taking a look, we still have gusty winds out there up around 20 miles per hour for most of the state, but it is a warm wind and that's going to change as we head into the day tomorrow after a cold front comes through. Right now we're looking at temperatures in the 70s through most of the state, 60s at the shoreline, feeling a little bit like early summer, but we are back to a spring chill heading into the day tomorrow. We have some clouds that are coming on through as a cold front approaches. It'll come through dry though. There's just no moisture to work with at all in the air. Temperatures tonight falling back into the 50s, and then tomorrow, what a world of a difference. We're looking at highs that will climb into the lower to middle 60s as we head through the afternoon, about 15 degrees cooler than today for some areas. It'll also be breezy and a chilly night ahead with frost by daybreak for Wednesday night into Thursday morning. There's already a freeze watch in effect for Litchfield County, and I think we'll see frost advisories expand to include more of the state as we head into the day tomorrow, just to warn people to protect your early season plants. We're going going to talk more about this and the rain in store finally back in the forecast for this weekend. Your full forecast coming up.
All right, thank you, Rachel. Well, 2 local police departments are increasing patrols after they say multiple women have had their purses stolen in parking lots. Hamden and North Haven police say that this crime can happen in a matter of seconds. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin spoke with a woman who says it happened to her, and she's worried it could happen again.
Hamden and North Haven police say by increasing patrols in those targeted shopping centers, they're hoping to deter the criminals from even coming to those areas in the first place and hoping that that keeps everybody safe. If you're shopping in North Haven or Hamden in upcoming weeks, you may notice a heavier police presence in the parking lots. This is to keep women safe as criminals have been targeting their purses. One North Haven shopper says she tries to always remain vigilant.
I feel like it's just happening everywhere. I would have never thought it would happen here either.
North Haven police say their most recent purse grab was caught on video in the BJ's parking lot. You can see the suspects grab the 84-year-old woman's bag and drive away. This happening in just a matter of seconds. And in Hamden, similar situations. A 60-year-old woman's bag grabbed from her front seat and another 81-year-old woman was knocked down when thieves took her bag off her arm. McQuinn says hearing these stories brings up her own painful memories.
They just came from each side of me and my pocketbook and my wallet, and they beat me up very badly and I was in the hospital.
She said that happened more than a year ago in Middletown, but it's had a lasting impact on how she chooses to protect herself now.
I got a backpack. I never used to wear one, but I feel like I shouldn't even have a pocketbook anymore because of things like that happening.
Police are warning women to stay vigilant, park in well-lit areas, keep your purse hidden or don't use one at all, and always lock your doors when you're out shopping. Police say if somebody does try to grab your bag, let them. They say if you try to fight back, you may end up hurt or injured. They want you to immediately call 911 if something happens or even if you just feel unsafe. In Hamden, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Important tips, Brooke. Thank you very much. Well, new legislation looks to fund baby bonds in Connecticut. The agreement announced today will repurpose extra money that was set aside during the Teachers Retirement Fund in 2019, allowing for $381 million available for Connecticut Baby Bond Trust. Connecticut Baby Bonds is a first-in-the-nation initiative that invests more than $3,000 on behalf of each child born into poverty, with the investment growing over time. Investments are set to begin for the first eligible babies this July.
Tonight, the ACLU of Connecticut and other advocates are pushing for the passage of 2 state bills they say would increase fairness in the criminal legal system. The group held a rally in front of the state capitol this morning, urging lawmakers to take up the legislation before session ends next month. One bill would stop police from using deceptive interrogation tactics against children under 18 years old. Those tactics include depriving a child of food, sleep, or other health needs, using or threatening to use force against a child, and lying about evidence of guilt, leniency, or the law.
And a bill like the deceptive interrogation bill that makes sure police are not cutting corners, that if someone is confessing to a crime, they actually did the crime, really does save taxpayers in the long run. It does make us a safer state. And of course, most importantly, it makes sure we're not wrongfully incarcerating someone and depriving them of their liberties.
The other bill would require each state's attorney to go before the Criminal Justice Commission each year for testimony on data collected by the state's prosecutorial transparency law.